Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
With all students now back from winter break, new guidelines from the state tonight that will shorten quarantine and isolation time for students and teachers.
Dangerous cold across Metro Detroit tonight, but we do have some warmer weather in the forecast.
But we begin with breaking news just in from Detroit's east side, where a 12-year-old boy is rushed to the hospital.
He was shot inside his bedroom. Tim Pamplin is on the scene tonight with the night cam.
The shooting occurring on Nottingham and Britain, that's Detroit's east side 94 Meringue area. As I make my way down the street here and zoom in, you'll see the bullet casings. Police believe the shooter pulled up in a vehicle, unloaded their weapons into this home here. The young boy upstairs in his bedroom there. If I iris up a little bit, you can probably make out, there you go, a couple of holes in the wall of the building. Commander Decker of the 9th Precinct says he's frustrated.
At this time, nobody's given us any information of why this house is targeted. There's multiple casings outside and multiple bullet strikes. It wasn't just a random, one shot went through the wall and hit somebody. The house was targeted, and I don't know why, so it's extremely frustrating.
You understand his frustration and the community's frustration. Just on Friday, a 15-year-old boy was shot and killed here in the 9th Precinct up on 7 Mile. Detectives now fanning out. I'm being told this young 12-year-old, non-life-threatening injuries at the hospital right now. That is the scene on the east side with a night cam. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
Okay, Tim, turning now to the forecast and the coldest temperatures we've had all season.
Yeah, wind chills overnight dropping below zero. Let's get right over to Andrew with just how cold it's actually going to be. Andrew.
And well below zero. The temperatures we're feeling, the cold air we are feeling, it is like being closer to the North Pole, because that's where the air is coming from. It's been plunging through southeast Michigan and throughout the entire state, coming basically from the Arctic Circle, and it's been settling in since you joined us last night at 11 o'clock and through the day today, with temperatures staying in the teens and barely making it to 20 degrees or a bit more. And right now we've got temperatures in the single digits. It's only 6 in Pontiac, 11 over at City Airport. That's one of our higher temperatures, but it's only 7 in Howell, 8 degrees right now in Lapeer. And it feels even colder than that, even with the slightest breeze. Easily feels like it's below zero across nearly all 4 of our zones. Feels like -3 to -5 for our friends over in Adrian in our south zone, while it feels like -6 to -5 in Ann Arbor and right here in Detroit. And overnight tonight, temperatures keep falling, down to near zero or even below zero when we wake up Tuesday morning. So make sure you layer up, and if you haven't done so already, make sure the pets are back indoors. And overnight wind chills easily down well below zero, as low as -10 or -15 in some places. We'll talk more actually about a break in this cold snap in your 7-day forecast coming up.
Tonight, the State Health Department updating its guidance for students in K through 12, including what to do if exposed to the virus and what students should do if they test positive. Our Mara McDonald live downtown, and Mara, it appears the state has decided to follow the CDC's lead here.
That's right, Chase. They've decided to change up their protocol, both when it comes to what to do if you're exposed and what to do if you test positive. Let me show you. This new guidance from the State Health Department is just that, guidance. School districts can still make their own decisions.
These are all things best decided locally, ensuring that all your stakeholders are a part of it. It should not just be a superintendent and a school board deciding that it doesn't work or deciding that it does work. It really needs to have educators and parents.
The new guidance from MDHHS says if you test positive for COVID, isolate at home for 5 days. And then, if you don't have symptoms, return to school wearing a well-fitting mask for 6 to 10 days. Close contacts to a COVID positive person no longer require isolation if the student has had COVID in the last 90 days or is fully vaccinated. Now, if neither of those apply, they may test to stay and mask up. Already, school districts in the metro have tried the truncated isolation guidelines, and some have said it just doesn't work for them, like Southgate schools. A letter went home to parents saying the district, after testing the 5-day period, is going back to 10 days because of logistics.
What might be the best way in the Upper Peninsula might be very different than the best way to handle it in metropolitan Detroit.
Back here live, just one more thing that school districts are going to have to figure out as we go forward in midwinter. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Local 4.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Mara, thanks. And now to the new COVID numbers from over the weekend as there continues to be a run on testing.
The state is reporting 44,524 new cases over the past 3 days. That's a daily average of 14,800. We lost another 56 lives. St. Clair County Health Department announcing tonight it will suspend walk-in rapid COVID testing due to temporary limitations in antigen testing supplies and high demand. And starting Saturday, insurance companies will be required to cover up to 8 home COVID tests per month. And Michigan hospitals are reporting 4,900 patients with confirmed or suspected cases of COVID, topping last month's record.
I am seeing a lot of sick patients that have COVID in the hospital. Some patients are coming in for other reasons, but the fact is Omicron is causing severe disease, particularly in unvaccinated people. If you are unvaccinated, you need to be especially careful right now because it is spreading like wildfire. And although everyone is at risk, the unvaccinated are at the highest risk of developing bad illness.
And by the way, 64.1% of eligible Michiganders have received at least one dose of the vaccine.
Family and friends gathering tonight in Wayne to remember the lives of 2 sisters who were shot and killed inside their apartment last week.
Victor Williams is live in Wayne with a message they are sending to the suspected killer who remains on the run tonight. Victor.
Yes, Kimberly and Jason, this family just wants this man to turn himself in. We're told that this was all originally an argument that turned into a double homicide. 2 victims, but 1 family that's now been shaken to its very core.
They were very loving, kind young ladies, loved many friends. They great personalities, never hurt anyone.
A family continues to mourn after an apparent case of domestic violence robs 2 sisters from their loved ones, especially their mother, Carol.
This is all family and friends. He took something from us that we'll never get back. He left a lot of hurt people.
30-year-old Dominique Parchment and her 18-year-old sister Cheyenne Hall were believed to have been shot multiple times at the hands of Dominique's lover, 32-year-old Christopher Lewis Greer. The incident happening back on January 5th around 9 p.m. at an apartment complex on Niagara Street in Wayne has been rough on Aunt Brenda Walters.
We need answers. We need to know why. Like, what was the cause of this? We shouldn't be standing out here doing this. We shouldn't be hurting.
After the fatal shots were fired, Christopher allegedly took off in Dominique's Charger while she died at the scene. Her sister Cheyenne later died at the hospital.
For him to do this, like he had the right to take their lives, he did.
Christopher and Dominique are said to have been dating for years now, but family members never saw anything out of the ordinary. Either way, the father of the 2 girls just wants justice as soon as possible.
He killed my babies, and I want them. I want them. So find them, please.
And to make matters worse, Dominique leaves behind a 12-year-old daughter of her own. Christopher is believed to be armed and dangerous with a 9mm handgun. U.S. Marshals are now offering a reward for any information leading to his whereabouts. You can always call this number. That's a 24/7 hotline at 313-202-5458. Reporting live in Wayne tonight, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Hopefully somebody knows something and will speak up or he will come forward. Victor, thanks.
One of the Oxford High School shooting survivors is finally back home tonight. 17-year-old Kylie Osegi was one of 7 victims who was wounded during the shooting. She was the only one who remained hospitalized. Her mother updated the teen's GoFundMe page saying Kylie was discharged over the weekend and will continue her rehab through outpatient treatment. That GoFundMe page, by the way, has raised more than $135,000 to help with medical costs.
Certainly good news there. A local family needs your help finding their missing teenage daughter. 17-year-old Zion Foster was last seen January 4th at her home on Melrose Court in East Point. Police say she was wearing a Detroit Wing Company uniform when she went missing. Her family believes she was abducted and did not run away. They're hoping anybody with information will come forward.
Baby, we're coming for you. Hold on, please. Please hold on. We love you so much, and you're going to be safe.
She's super sweet. And she's been gone for over 5 days now. East Point Police, they're not helping us. I need your help.
If you know anything, contact police. Well, we are now 311 days away from the November election.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer is seeking re-election in one of the many races we'll be following closely. Tomorrow morning, Devin Skillion will be unveiling the results of our exclusive new poll, where voters are grading the governor on her job performance and how she stacks up against her Republican challengers. That's tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m.